bank. Plato's Closet is your #1 sustainable shopping spot for teens and young adults. We have an unbeatable selection of gently used clothing, shoes, and accessories from the brands you love. Super affordable prices. Plus, when you sell us your clothing and accessories, it keeps them out of landfills and puts cash in your pocket. See you soon at Plato's Closet. And for the mini-me's out there, Once Upon a Child has you covered. They sell gently used kids' clothes and gear at amazing prices. Visit them today.
I think I just wrote the song of the summer. Listen.
That's just you drinking a big gulp from Speedway.
And just 89 cents for any size with Speedy Rewards? That's a hit. The convenience stores of Speedway. Valid through 6/24/25. See app for full terms.
News brought to you by Custom Air. Your comfort, our commitment. WNCI Columbus, your station for news, weather, and traffic.
Good morning. I'm Kelsey Webb. Here's what's happening at 8:33. There's a hazmat incident in Whitehall after a fuel spill into a local creek. Residents in the Mason Run and Turkey Run area will notice a kerosene smell and should not use open flames. Columbus and Short North leaders are considering adding a fee to food, hotels, and retail in the district to help reinvest in the area. According to new census data, Columbus is among the cities that saw the most population growth from 2023 to 2024. We were 14th on a list of the 15 cities that saw the largest increase, gaining more than 12,000 residents that year. Also, a 24-year-old man from Venezuela has been arrested for impersonating a 17-year-old and enrolling in a Toledo area high school. Storm Team 4 meteorologist Joe Spear says fog this morning, 68 for the high today with showers and storms. And that's what's happening on this Wednesday morning. I'm Kelsey Webb. Now back to the WNCI Morning Zoo.
Dave and Jimmy talking quietly. These are secrets.
Due to juvenile content, NPR listeners should leave.
They're juvenile. The question is, they never found out it was you. You got away with it. Ooh. Dave and Jimmy, are you there?
Yes.
They never found out it was you.
Okay, so one time, high school, we're playing basketball in the gym. You know how they tell you to take your jewelry out before gym class? Well, somebody hadn't. I'm going for the ball. There's about 5 of us there together. I managed to hook my finger into a girl's hoop earring and pull it out of her ear.
Yeah.
I just let it fall to the ground. She actually blamed it on somebody else. I was scared to death of her because she was huge. And I never admitted it was me. I didn't even tell my best friend. Nobody thought it was me. The other girl took all the blame, all the fury, and I got away with it.
I don't blame you.
You know, you realize that her injured ear eventually went gangrene and dropped off.
It did not, but she did have to go, and she got some stitches to it.
Oh, wow.
Man, there was a lot of smack talk in the hall.
Whoa! Thank you very much for the call.
Okay, thanks. Have a great one.
See ya.
You too. Dave and Jimmy, are you there?
Yes, I am.
All right. They didn't find out it was you.
So back during COVID, we're working at Amazon. I found out I can fake a negative result for a positive result, rather, for a COVID test. And when I did it myself, I told one of my coworkers, and so that word kind of spread. And I was just giving out fake, positive COVID result.
Just so people can miss work?
Yeah, so they get a whole week free.
Oh my gosh! How'd you do it, dude? What's the trick?
How did you fake that?
Made a mistake of sending it digitally, so I was able to manipulate it.
You just manipulated the
digitally,
post-test
on your computer.
Okay.
All right.
I thought you secreted some sort of thing in your saliva that just boinked out a positive test.
Why can't you just take a little magic marker? Maybe they have those little red lines.
It's going to look pretty
Because that would take
bad.
incredible precision.
Yeah.
Well,
Dave and Jimmy, are you there?
I am there.
They never found out it was you.
No, they never did. I even made the newspaper.
what was it? Come on.
So when I was a teenager, my friends and I used to steal quarters out of my dad's quarters stash and go to the gas station and buy those 2 for 50-cent packs of gummy bears. And then we would wait until my dad went to bed, and we would sneak out of the house, and we would lick those gummy bears and stick them like on people's car windows, side mirrors, etc. And then we got to where like we were putting them on the windows of people's houses. We were putting them on people's doors. And it got to the point that we were like, oh my God, we're getting away with this. There's gummy bears everywhere in the town. People are talking about it. It's getting so frustrating. We got all the police cruisers, the police department windows one night.
Oh, my
All the
God.
shop signs in town, all the windows of the school, made the newspaper. We were called the Gummy Bear Bandits. Who was putting gummy bears all over town?
It's hilarious.
And my dad knew it was us immediately. He was like, this has you written all over it. You have done this. And I was like, well, we didn't get caught, so it doesn't matter. But probably hundreds of dollars in gummy bears and I don't know how many hours of time.
That's so fun. What city? What was the city?
Mount Sterling, Ohio,
I grew up there.
Just a little tiny town.
I remember the gummy bear incident. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
You ruined my windshield, you bitch.
That's right. You owe me money. That's funny, though.
Thank you so much for calling. If that's the worst you've done, bravo.
She
What do you say it is?
put them on cop cars. That's gutsy, man.
Wait, you've done worse?
No,
Okay, thank you.
No.
Thanks for calling. Kelsey, we believe your daughter is going to be calling into the show someday to say this very thing. Except it ain't going to be gummy bears.
It's going to be bullying.
Bullying? Or no,
Just
illegal gun running.
Yes.
That's something your daughter would be doing. Mom, I can't go to soccer today. Well, never mind. Dave and Jimmy, are you there?
Yes.
You're very patient. Now, the subject is they never found out it was you. Let's hear your story.
Okay, so when I was in high school, this was probably in 2010. I don't know why. I just decided to randomly do this. I took a picture of my poop and I created a fake text, spam to send to people. And I said, hey, this is the friendship turd. Please send it to 10 of your besties. The entire school got the picture of my poop.
Oh, my God. And you never told anyone?
Knew it was me.
Oh, my God.
Did you tell your friends or anything?
I did tell, two of my closest friends, and they didn't tell anybody. But, yeah, no one else knew, and they still don't know.
Well, when you go back to the reunion, you need to wear a T-shirt that has a picture of that poop on it and say, it was me, guys. Here it is.
Literally, I should do that.
The poop emoji. You wanted to know? Here it is.
Friendship turd.
Where'd you go to school?
Whitehall.
Oh, my God. That's great.
amazing.
All right. Thanks for the call.
Hey, thank you.
Oh, Jimmy, I took a picture of poop the other day in the hallway.
God, you're
Not
gross.
mine, not
All right.
mine. Because you always say that people blow up the bathrooms in the hallway, and I've never really seen it. Oh my gosh!
You took a picture of poop in a toilet in our.
Yeah, I went into a hazmat situation because I wanted to show you how horrific it was.
Thank you for not sending it to me.
I decided
you mean
not to
in our
send it.
building?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Someone just left all this poo in the toilet, and then toilet paper stuck to the toilet seat with liquid
Now,
on
who
it.
does that?
Who does it and who wants to know? This is Dave and Jimmy.
You're listening to the #1 rated morning zoo.
With Dave and Jimmy.